Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about the third bucket hat pin from Animal Kingdom that's in my collection. There were 6 on that hat to begin with, but the third one's coming up, the Mickey Animal Kingdom pin, in just a minute. Hello everybody, this has kind of been a strange day, but I wanted to get a little bit of content out there. We're talking tonight about one of the other hat pins from Disney's Animal Kingdom. This is the third one that I have in my collection. This is the Mickey Animal Kingdom pin to where it has him peeking through the foliage. And these pins actually came on a bucket hat that you could purchase at Animal Kingdom in 2002, around that time, for $36. And it came with 6 trading pins on it. And of course, a lot of these got put out in the parks trading with cast members. And so some of them ended up in my hands. The pin itself, which I have here, I have a better picture of it there for you down that I've put on the video, but the pins, you know, I've already put out the Kilimanjaro Safari pin that was a bucket hat pin, and this pin, also a bucket hat pin, and it's Tough to Be a Bug, that were all part of that set. I may have some of the other ones, I haven't run across them yet, but I do know I have at least 3 of them, so I have 3 of the 6, which is kind of neat. Animal Kingdom is one of my favorite parks at Disney World, and it's a huge park, so every time I go, I seem to see something different there, so I have a lot of fun at that particular park. But like I said, it's just been kind of a strange day today. Technology hasn't worked quite right for me. It's just been one of those days that I've had a lot of trouble trying to get all of my thoughts together on what I wanted to do as far as content for tonight. So if you have any of the other 3 of the hat pins, I do know that there are 3 others out there. One of them is, trying to think of what the other 3 pins are that were on that bucket hat. There were the Tough to Be a Bug, the Kilimanjaro Safaris, the Animal Kingdom. There might be a dinosaur pin in that. I'm going to have to look that up. So when I figure out what the other 3 were, I'll let you know. If I run across any of the other 3 in my collection, I'll bring them to you here as well. So good looking pin, like I said, holding its color very well. The weird thing about these particular pins is they do say made in Taiwan on the back of them, which is kind of unusual for a Disney pin. And mine is actually a 2002 stamp, but I do know that they do have some other date stamps on the back of some of these pins. So this one just happens to be a 16-year-old, almost 17-year-old pin. Again, if you're a Disney pin collector, these things hold their condition really, really well. If you store them, whether it's on a bulletin board or in a frame or however you choose to keep your collection, as long as you're just not handling them every day, laying them around, those types of things. If you store them and display them, they hold their color, they hold their integrity very well. I mean, there's no rust or anything even after 17 of this pin being out there. The color stays very, very vibrant on these pins. So Disney does really put out some quality pins, and I think that's one of the reasons that Disney pin collecting has become oh so popular year after year after year. So again, I will look for the other 3 bucket hat pins, and I'll let you know what those were. Make sure and leave me a comment if you'd like, if you like the content that I keep putting out. Again, I'm still in a learning process. I'm going to make these things better as we go along. And if practice truly does make perfect, then hopefully I'll be perfect before I get done with this particular series. But leave me a comment. Tell me how I'm doing. Give me pointers. I love to hear it. Good or bad. I'm pretty good at constructive criticism. Subscriptions are always free. Hit the button. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow.